Well, welcome everyone. This is Mr. McMahon, just getting you set up with your maths for this year. If this is one of your first videos with me, what I tend to do is have short videos, run through a bit of information and some skills you might need to practice, then we can get on to the more interesting stuff in class. Here's our first one, how to set up your maths book. Sounds a bit boring, you've heard it before, but important to get right. You should be using these tall, probably thinner maths books now with just plain blue lines. No grid books from year 7 on usually, so this is the typical thing that you should have. You should have ruled up your book before, where you would check out how wide your book is. This one's about 20 and a bit, 20 and a half. We want halfway, so I'd go 10 centimetre. Put a 10 centimetre mark at the top, move to the bottom of your book, and this is pretty important, lots of people skip this part. 10 centimetre mark at the bottom as well. I have those two marks. I've got a full 30 centimetre ruler, so the next part is quite easy. And I go from top line to bottom line. Lots of people just go, well, I'll go top of the page to bottom of the page. No, don't do that. Top line to bottom line. So we don't skip off the top, we don't skip off the bottom. Top line to bottom line only. Okay, we've finished with our ruler for the moment. So we've got two columns ready to work. We'll work down one column, finish that, come to the other side and work down that column as well. Please ensure you also work on a flat surface, okay? It's clear, your desk doesn't have left your ruler under it, books and things stuck under it like that. You're trying to work on a bumpy surface. Work on a flat surface. Much easier for you to create well presented work as well. Easier, and I want your job to be easy in maths. So you've got those. What we're doing when we do work on a flat surface is work on one of our habits of mind, striving for accuracy. Can be hard, boys particularly find it hard to make a good job of setting out their maths book. Girls often take this a bit better and do a really good job, but sometimes it's just because they're a little bit more organised. So boys, take your time and get it right. Next thing I want you to do, you're going to put up the date. And if today was the first day of the first month of 2015, 1115 would be good. So the date, and you might have a heading. And here's the first heading you're going to have. Setting out my maths book. And here are some quick notes that you'll need to do, because every time we do one of these videos, we do what's called a W, S and a Q. The W stands for watch the video. That's a very easy part, done. The S stands for summarize. 3 points. 3 important points from the video. And Q stands for question. Do you have any questions about this? We've done the watch. We're now going to quickly do the summarise. Okay, what are 3 important points? Number 1, let's say you must rule up 2 columns. There's one important point. My second point is have a flat surface. And my third point is date and heading. I've finished my 3 points, done. The last thing for me to do is write a question. Question. Mr. McMahon, why do I have to rule up my book? So you have done the watching, tick. You've done your summarising 3 points, tick. Now you've done your question. The WSQ is finished for this little video. In your own book, it should have looked like this. Ruled up, halfway measured, top and bottom and joined, date and heading. Now my WSQ, which is my work for this section. Now I might need an answer for this question I've asked. I'm going to leave a couple of lines, but then rule off neatly to finish that bit of work. And you're done. How's that? First video and you have finished. Great work. See you in class.